About 10 years ago, I developed an injury that lasted nearly a full year. I tried everything: rest, ice, lighter weights, massage, stretching, even grip changes, but nothing worked. And for the longest time, I blamed curls, tricep extensions, even overhead presses. But the real cause? Side lateral raises. Not what you'd expect, I know. But when done wrong, this one move quietly loads the tendons in your forearms and your shoulders, and you don't even realize it until it's too late. So do you just stop doing side lateral raises? Absolutely not. You just need to make a few smart adjustments and you can still build those round cap delts without the pain. Let me show you how most guys do it wrong. And I'm just going to show you with one hand using this 10-pound dumbbell. They like to lock the arms out like a scarecrow. And not only that, they like to give it this really tight grip, like a vice grip. And when they're doing this, they're also giving it a jerking movement, which probably means they're going a little too heavy on the weight. All of this shifts stress to the elbow joint and it jams the shoulder capsule. It's no wonder guys over 50 end up with chronic shoulder and elbow pain. In my case, it was a severe case of tennis elbow, lateral epicondylitis. And I thought it was coming from all these other exercises, but it wasn't. It was coming from side lateral raises. I want to show you a simple way to get the most out of those shoulder workouts doing side lateral raises without getting all the pain. First, use a lighter weight. Now I'm holding this 10-pound dumbbell. For a lot of guys, this 10-pound dumbbell is all you need because this isn't a power movement. And what you want to do, guys, is you want to keep a slight bend in your elbows, roughly 15 to 20 degrees. And you're not locking your arms here. You're just holding a gentle arc. And you want to lead with your elbows. So you want to let the pinky side rise just a touch higher than the thumb. And instead of lifting straight out of the sides, come up in a slight Y shape. That angle takes the pressure off your rotator cuff. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Without using any weight, I want to show you, and you can do this with me. Put your hands straight in front of you or like a scarecrow straight out beside you. Grip your fist tight. First of all, notice where you're feeling the stress. You're feeling it in your forearm when you grip really tight, and you're feeling it in your elbows. So what I want you to do is just loosen that grip and take your index finger and touch your thumbs, leaving those other ones like this. Pretend that the weight is just going to be hanging from this. Pretend now that you've got 2 bottles of water, and in front of you, slightly pour the water out of the bottles. Okay, just like this. Now, bring them back and then bring them down. When you come up to do a side lateral raise, you want to come up just like this. Notice, I've got a slight lean forward and I've got a slight bend in the elbows. And as I'm coming up, the elbows are leading the way. Not my grip, not the weight, but the elbows are leading the way. I'm in a Y formation, and notice as I come up, I'm pouring water. What you want to do is you want to make sure before you start lifting with any type of weight that you master the movement. Just practice with no weights at all, doing the motion that you want to do, just like I'm showing you here. Once you get that mastered, then pick up a light weight. You want to start, in my case, just lifting with a 10-pound dumbbell. Notice the slightest of turn so that my pinky is leading my hand up. And also notice I do not have my arm straight. Do not go with straight arms locked in on this, guys. I can't emphasize enough the grip. The biggest thing that saved me was loosening my grip, because we're so programmed to grip everything tight when we're lifting. But on this particular exercise, you want to lighten and loosen that grip as much as possible. That way the weight is just along for the ride. If you're squeezing the weight too tight or having to use momentum, you need to drop the weight. Grab a weight that's way lighter than you know you can handle, and retrain your brain with the perfect form first. At 52, I built competition-ready shoulders using just 2 exercises. And this exercise was one of them. And I never lifted heavy weight to do this. Let me show you with 15-pound dumbbells. This is a very light weight. It's perfect weight. And I won't use more than 20 pounds at any time when I'm doing this exercise. Slight lean forward, arms slightly bent so they're not locked. I'm going to pour the water when I come up. I want my elbows to lead the way, and I want to pour the water when I come up. This is going to protect your shoulders. It's going to protect your elbow. Side laterals didn't just cause my injury. They taught me how to train smarter. Now I do them better. I feel them more, and I stay pain-free. And that's the most important thing. Try these tweaks for a few weeks, and you're going to be surprised how much more your shoulders grow with less effort and zero joint pain. And that's what guys our age are after.